Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot. Sure, got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Thick edge.
Yeah!
That stop. Great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged it.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 23 for 1. Great shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Oh, well bowled.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Catch it. Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Catch it.
Good bit of timing there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Hasaranga into the attack now from the north end.
Yes.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Great shot through the gap.
Good return there, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Catch! Oh!
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Over. The Capitals are 77 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Right out of the middle.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Just about time that perfectly.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century, and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Pads that one. Big appeal.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. The Royal Challengers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Hasaranga from the north end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Huge edge. Bowler is confident on this one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. No.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 103 for 3. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just threw the shot too early. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over. 2 runs added. The Capitals are 105 for 3.
Yep, yep.
Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And safely taken by the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ahmed will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Ahmed ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper, keeper.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep. Nice.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Nothing the batsman could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Yep.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep, yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep, yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Immaculate timing there.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Got that away nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep. Yes.
Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Edged, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance!
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep. Yep.
Massive edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
End of the over. The Capitals are 138 for 6. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler, bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
11 runs added there. The Capitals are 149 for 6. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Huge appeal. They're both having a think about this. At first glance, maybe it was going a little high.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there. After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Maxwell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Nicked it! A massive appeal. Certainly looks close, maybe a bit of bat. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. There'll be runs here. Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Could that be out? Looks so.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
4 runs added in the over. The Capitals are 167 for 9. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Huge edge. Gone. Takes it and seals the win.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and can...